Okay, so we have this example as well. After this example, I'll let you guys try some on your own. But if we do this one first, okay. So here what we're doing is we're solving the inequality here. 6 times x plus 12 is less than 10. Okay, so that's what we're doing here. We're solving this, right? Okay, so what do we do next? Well, again, we want to get x all alone. You know, it's just like solving an equation. You want to somehow get x all alone. Okay, so what can we do? Well, let's get the negative 12. Let's get 12 out of there by subtracting 12 from each side. And that's what we're doing here, right? We're subtracting, okay? When we subtract 12, we're left with 6x on the left and negative 2 on the right. Remember, we want to get x all alone. So from here, we're going to divide by 6, both sides, that is, as you can see. And on the left side, we get an x. On the right side, though, negative 2 over 6, that becomes negative 1 over 3. I mean, you could leave it as negative 2 over 6 with me, because I didn't really go into reducing to lowest terms, with fractions, that is. But that's what our answer is. And since we have x is less than negative 1 over 3, our solution set is this interval. Right? Remember, this funny-looking figure 8, right, with the minus sign, it's minus infinity. We use that to denote that we include every number less than negative a third. And this is what the graph looks like. You know, that's what the arrow here that indicates you keep on going. All right, so that's our example there. Okay, let me stop the recording so you guys could try. So this one here, what I want everyone to do is to give it a shot now, you know, for like 2 minutes or so. Then we'll do it together. Let me just stop the we're recording now. Okay, so here, so we have 5 times x minus 4, right? That's less than or equal to 16. Okay. So we want to solve that inequality. Okay. Well, again, it's just like before, right? You want to get x all alone somehow. Right? So that's what I'm doing here. I'm adding 4 to both sides. Since we have a minus 4 here, I want the 4, and I want to get the 4 out of there. I'm adding 4 to both sides. Doing so, we get 5x is less than or equal to 20. Then we divide, as you can see. Right? So we have 5x less than or equal to 20, and we divide by 5, and x is less than or equal to 4. Notice also the inequality sign we leave alone, because we divided by a negative. The inequality sign we leave alone, because again, we're dividing by a positive, excuse me. That's what I meant to say. You know, you only flip it if you multiply or divide by a negative number. But here we're dividing by a positive. And so our answer is x less than or equal to 4. Well, the solution set for that is every number smaller than or equal to 4. And to denote that, we use that negative infinity symbol, as you can see. Notice also our circle here, when we graph it, is closed because we're including 4. We are including 4. And we have this, as you can see. So that's good. Are there any questions on that? Let me just get you guys started on this one. And hold on. Okay. You right? Okay. Okay. All right. Anyway, so let's do this. So we're going to do this example. All right. So again, notice not on the right side, but on the left side here, we can simplify a bit, as you can see, right? Namely, on the left side, we have 2 times x plus 1 minus 3. We could distribute the 2 and then combine to get this, right? So we have 2 times x plus 2 times 1. That's where the 2x plus 2 comes from. We're subtracting 3, as you can see. That's why we get 2x minus 1. So that's why we get 2x minus 1 for the left side. For the right side, the 4x plus 8, well, you can't do much with that only because you can't simplify that at all because 4x and 8 are unlike terms. I mean, I guess you could factor a 4 out of there, but I don't think that's going to help you too much in this problem. But anyway, we have this now. So here we have 2x minus 1, right? So we want to solve 2x minus 1 greater than 4x plus 8. So again, what we want to do is somehow get x all alone. Now, you don't have to proceed in exactly the same way I am, but this is just what I'm doing, although you'll probably see why if you look at the bottom. But first, what we can do is subtract 8 from both sides. So that kills off the 8 on the right side. On the left side, we have a minus 9. You know, minus 1, minus 8. So we have 2x minus 9 is greater than 4x. Then we subtract, right? We subtract 2x, as you can see, right? And so you get negative greater than 2x. You can probably see why I proceeded this way, mostly because when we divide, as we're going to do now, I'm going to be dividing by a positive, right? 2x, I'm dividing both sides by 2 because I want x all alone. And then I can leave the inequality alone. I don't have to worry about flipping it. So anyway, we have negative 9 greater than 2x. We divide both sides by 2. We get x is less than negative 9 over 2. As our solution set, then, we have this. Right? We want x less than negative 9 over 2. That's what this is saying. So less than, right? X is smaller than, so smaller than, so we have this as our solution set. The minus infinity, right? That means you keep going to the left. That's also why when we graph it, we have this. Notice also that we have the open circle over negative 9 over 2. Right? Again, that's because we have strict inequality. We're not including minus 9 over 2. Okay. So that's what we get there. Okay, that's good. That was a good. Okay, so we had that example. Are there any questions on this? Okay. So here's another one that you guys are gonna, here's another one you guys are gonna try out. You know, again, just like before, I'll give you a few minutes to check it out, try it out, I mean.